Almost 1 week since Hurricane Nicole, and people are still coming to terms with the damage and the destruction left behind. Today, a new round of buildings deemed safe in Volusia County, bringing relief to many who call beachside home. Still, many homeowners forced to stay away. Some already know they are going to have to rebuild or move. We continue our team coverage tonight. Our Jeff Allen is in Orla Vista, where homeowners are supposed to get some news tonight about flooding solutions. Asher Wildman is live in New Smyrna Beach for us, though. That's where we start with a closer look at how to rebuild on the coast. Asher.
Tammy, good evening. This is the current status of the Seacoast Garden seawall. It is leaning. You can see a lot of fill is missing. But I want to show you something. This is also the current status of their sun deck. But let's show you before and after. Take a look at this. This is what it used to look like before both Hurricane Ian and Nicole, this area. This area not only full with fill and grass, but a seawall that was in fact intact. But now this community trying to put the pieces back together once again. There's more than just people missing at the Seacoast Gardens Phase 2 condominiums. The beach, a portion of a seawall, and a sun deck gone.
The Seacoast 2 was the one that was evacuated, and eventually the city had condemned.
Trying to put it all back together again is HOA President Greg Franson.
The wall is back in place temporarily, and we're securing local contractors right now.
Before this storm season, this is what the beach and the views from his balcony looked like. The views following Nicole, you can see, are no longer the same. The beach is missing, and the ocean now slamming into the building's seawall.
Even at high tide, you'll see 30 or 40 feet worth of tents right up here, and people enjoying the beach, right, even at high tide. And so now here we are at high tide, you can actually feel the waves pounding against the seawall.
The challenge for not only Greg, but several others along A1A in New Smyrna is putting it all back together again. A challenge New City Mayor Fred Cleveland will have to help navigate.
More storms are coming. That day is going to come. Simply to rebuild to today's standards doesn't make sense to me.
The hope is the mission to put this beach town back together will be a joint effort.
And we will be getting our fair share. Governor DeSantis has been here, and we will go as a group of cities to the governor, to the county, to our representatives to get funding.
As for Greg and his neighbors expecting to move back in Tuesday,
it hasn't taken the spirits from our community.
Nearly $50 million worth of damages were caused to condominiums in this beach town, and the price to put everything back together again will not be cheap or quick.
I haven't heard anyone say that they're leaving on account of this. We're rolling up our sleeves. We're going to take this, and we're going to come out stronger on the back end of this.
The city and Greg are ready to act fast. The hope is other agencies will as well, especially before next year's hurricane season. You can see a portion of this wall behind me completely destroyed. The process, okay, just to get this up and running again from start to finish could take 2 years. Think about it. You need city permits. You need an engineer plan. You need the Army Corps of Engineers to come in here. You also need the Florida Department of Environmental Protection to come in here. And to make matters worse, you got to figure out how to pay for it. This community responsible for their portion of the wall, 535 feet at $3,000 a foot for concrete. And to get this work done, they're looking at spending well over $1.5 million. Reporting live in New Smyrna Beach, Asher Wildman for Spectrum News.